Hello, and welcome to the War in the Pacific. It is the 10th of February 1942 in the Wirraway versus Encircled Playboy Mail campaign. Getting ready for landings this turn on South Luzon. 173, I-173 misses a shot at St. Louis. Interesting, is kind of good news. Looks like his flush deck destroyers squadron is bombarding Iolo while my invasion task force is only 4 hexes away at Legazpi. Means they will be out of ammo. She misses Perkins. I-173 misses Perkins. Okay, so our carrier task force and our invasion task force are closing in on Diamond Harbor, and the Jakes have spotted some ships off Diamond Harbor. We'll see what that is. So the Oscars are on long range cap. Zeros are sweeping over Legazpi. Didn't anticipate enemy action there. That's all possible. Or I should say, I did anticipate it and thought it possible. Oh, that's not good. So I guessed wrong here. I didn't think he would risk long range capping, which he doesn't like to do, but he did. So this will cost me some aircraft. So we'll see what the final losses are. A handful of Bettys, but they have, I think, some Sonyas that may go in, and they won't be escorted by the Oscars, so they will get chewed up. So guessed wrong. Happens. I guess this goes to show he's not entirely opposed to long range cap after all. Not a lot of hits here. But all our aircraft are going in. as we try to take Changsha from its defenders. Sallies continue to wreck what's left of the Chinese expeditionary force. Lilies on the milk run to Palembang. Chinese bombers operating out of Rimchi. Gates find a little bit of shipping around Calcutta, but it's just minefields. Yeah, these soldiers go into the meat grinder there. Hey, Changsha falls. We were able to tailor this attack, so we got the pursuit in. Rating even now on the bombardment attacks at Kopang. I'll speed through the end of this. So overall, guessed wrong on what he would do with his Air Force on Luzon. He had cited my invasion task force turn before. He sent his destroyers, interesting, to bombard Aolo instead of countering the invasion. Maybe, not sure, maybe he didn't really see them, but we've landed cleanly at Legazpi, which is good, but didn't at all expect him to long range cap over San Fernando. Um, so change in his tactics there. It's good. Let's see what the cost was. Very one-sided losses in the air. 11 Bettys and 9 Sonyas. Uh, for MIA pilots, 3 more, and 1 WI. So 8 MIA and 1 WIA, 9 total. I probably get 3 of those back. And the most experienced Sentai lost the fewest. But the Sonyas, what we got? So 3 KIA, 2 WIA, and 3 MIA. So, probably end up with 5 or 6 actual losses. These are experienced, but not terribly experienced. And they're easily replaceable, both aircraft and pilots. So, again, rough turn in the air, but landing is on Southern Luzon, supporting landing on Southern Luzon is clean. So that's positive. Changsha Falls, not a big battle, but this now frees up really. I've got 3 divisions that I'm going to shift to attack towards Quellen, while I have 3 more divisions attacking Wuchao and then towards Luqiao and then back towards Quellen. We'll pick up Nanning at some point. So 6 divisions operating with the primary target now after Changsha's fallen and Wuchao will fall soon. Primary goal is both Quellen and Lucha. And while our northern offensive goes well, interesting they retreated that way. I expected them to retreat north, but that opens some interesting possibilities, particularly if Tenchui is unheld currently, and there's not much in that hex. We may be able to dislodge them quickly and get a bridgehead here while continuing on our operations north toward Lanzhou. Interesting opportunity. So he has no fighters at Calcutta currently, but what he tends to do, and he's a fan and he's skilled at tap traps, just using small ships. He's lost those AMs, but if he's got any others, he'll drop them out here and jump in every fighter he can to try to catch my carrier aircraft. And right now he's only sighted, it appears, the carriers. So what we'll do, we'll shorten our range. We have pretty good air search over the Bay of Bengal. Uh, so we'll shorten our range and move in close to support the invasion of Diamond Harbor with the carriers and um, shorten their attack range uh, and maybe have no naval attack risk that he has carriers in the Bay of Bengal that haven't been sighted and they can get into range. But I think it's a worthwhile risk because I think that's highly unlikely given the extent of naval search coverage we have over the area and have had over the area since uh, really since mid-January. So I think this is entirely manageable um, for the landing next turn at Diamond Harbor, and probably 2 turns later. Let's see, 1 turn to land, 1 turn to take the base, then send in the minesweepers, then send in. So it's really 3 turns later. Uh, and here's the rest of our follow-on forces for the actual invasion of Calcutta. Yes, we're going at Calcutta. Going to take Diamond Harbor first. There are 6-inch guns at Diamond Harbor. Never tested this, but I don't think you can get up the river to Calcutta with bypassing the guns. So we're going to take Diamond Harbor, then send in minesweepers to sweep mines 1 turn ahead of the actual 3-division invasion. Burma, we're just continuing to push. We've begun the southern Luzon squeeze. No, I'm not trying to rush anything at Kopang because I had hoped that his naval search would pick up my deception task forces moving towards Darwin. They have not. Um, so the deception probably has done nothing to pull his attention or resources away from the Bay of Bengal. And we are in the process of moving a air headquarters down to Suva as Suva builds towards a level 3 airfield. So that's we're going to continue to develop the South Pacific at least for another month or so. We'll see how it plays out. Anyway, again, rough turn in the air, but in general, our offensive is continuing apace, and I look forward to our next chance to talk.